was scrolling through my TikTok and I came across a couple of videos today from Alphaba, and I thought, what better day than today to do another video on her? What's one more after around 15? If you don't know who Alphaba is, you lucky individual, I've got a treat in store for you today. Head over onto my channel and I've got a playlist, it's actually quite sad when I say it out loud, of the Alphaba saga where you can watch the drama unfold. And while you're there, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, because I'm desperate and I need subscribers, so that'll do it.
I haven't actually done this in a while. A reaction to the videos about me. Look at that face.
Elphaba is a name on TikTok you've likely heard before.
Oh my goodness, look at me. A whole search bar. I love that.
There I am.
Today we're going to go through the recent scandal.
It's got a massive forehead.
Wait. Did you hear that?
It's got a massive forehead, hasn't it?
Jake Baz mention, except the mention is her saying that Jake has a big forehead. You know what, Jake? After all the videos you've made on Alphaba, maybe this is fair. Maybe this is okay. Okay? Maybe this is needed. I don't know. Maybe it's allowed.
This Elphaba Orion Doherty, as a risk usually lead to meltdowns and attention-seeking views, which can be seen perfectly here.
Anymore. That was all real though. I don't know why you want to say that's fake. You can literally see the hair coming out my hair. Like, he's like so cold though. Like if I was to watch someone right and I saw that, I'd be so concerned.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to speak on Jake's behalf, but I'm going to assume he was concerned. I think we were all concerned when we saw those clips. It was a concerning time. But having said that, it doesn't make it any less strange. I was concerned for you. I still am concerned for you, but you have options such as close the screen.
Should be concerned if I saw that online.
A whole lot of lies and deflection.
You're the one lying. Someone actually lying about this. It's quite hilarious.
Bro, what have you got to do, Alphaba Orion Doherty? You're sat on a TikTok live.
What have you got to do except make a video on me and make content out of me and promote an ad sat in your room with a microphone?
I'm feeling called out right now. I am indeed sat in my room with a microphone. But I also have to then edit the video. And I'm not saying that's hard work by no means. Okay, I got it very easy. But it isn't just me saying, I'm a giant scab. Please donate all your money to me. And also, I have scabies. So there's the slight difference. But I don't know. Could be wrong.
He's very, very, like, sad, I can tell. Also,
I was going to have a go at her for imitating Jake's accent, but then I realised every time I talk to him, I say, "Hey up, it's Jake Baz." Even though he doesn't say "hey up," so I don't know why I do that. Let's just say I'm glad she didn't come for me. That's not, yeah.
Alex, you know who Alphaba is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Moving on. Next up, and perhaps the reason you clicked on today's video, Alphaba is considering a career change. A career path change. A little diverse cross-section in her life, where she is considering doing OF. And now, look, man, we've all been there. Times are hard. You, like, could just flash a TV for a few quid. I get it. I get the grind. I understand. But how do I be polite about this? Alphaba selling an OF is like if you were to drive your car into a mechanic's and it were babies instead of mechanics. That doesn't make any sense. Alphaba doing OF is kind of like a crime. I don't know. I'll leave it at that. I try to think mechanics, because why would you want a baby to be doing your mechanics? Because it wouldn't do a good job. Why would you want Alphaba to do OF?
contemplating doing it, but I don't know if I should do it. Should I do an OF or something? I don't know why, but like I just feel like a lot of men will subscribe to that. Like hidden men, they're like secretly like, because I get so, no, I'm not kidding you. Like I get DMs that I don't want, of people like wanting my body, but they're like, they're not interested in like a relationship. If the men want me, then they can pay. You know, maybe I could do that. I don't know. I'll think about it. My friend's saying you should do it. How many of you would actually subscribe to the OF if I was to make one? So I'll put no.
I think I'll stick to making videos on you, Alphaba, but I mean, you do what you want to do. I'm only messing around. You do what you want to do, I guess.
Lot then, aren't you? It's fine, people won't admit it. Secretly they will. It's fine, don't worry. I was thinking about doing an OF and see what I would do. I want to own my body. Like, I want to, like, create body positivity with that kind of stuff. Like, I don't, because, like, people make fun of my body, right?
You're free to do whatever you want to do with your own body, but I think there are other ways to come to terms with disliking your own body rather than just setting up an OnlyFans for desperate men that you just described as ashamed of their sexuality to be paying for you. I really don't think that is any good for your own mental health. You're already not doing the best, and I honestly think an OnlyFans would maybe drive you a step over the edge, and I think please avoid that. It will create about 7.95 thousand more meltdowns, and I don't think you've got enough hair on your head for that to happen.
Right. So if I was like to do an OF, it would give me so much more confidence in myself, I guess.
I think that's a misconception. I don't think OF would do that for you. And I'm not an expert, but I just think there are other ways of finding self-confidence that aren't selling yourself online. I hope that doesn't come across in a nasty way or that I talk down to people who do that. It's not that. I just think it doesn't have to be, oh, I hate my body, let me do an OnlyFans. In fact, I think that really makes any sense. I get the logic, but also it's not that easy. I'm saying this like I'd know. I wouldn't. And for the one person in my DMs that asks me for an OnlyFans every 5 seconds, no, nobody, never gonna happen unless it's pictures of my boyfriend's feet, and then maybe.
I know a few men in real life that would happily subscribe to it. And OF
well, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, anyone can do OnlyFans. This is the thing. Now, there is something for everybody, and I think that's great. You know, no one is ever going to not attract somebody. Funnily enough, you know, despite the jokes, there are people out there that would like Elphaba. That sounded horrible, didn't it? That sounded really horrible. I'm gonna move on.
Can I share something with you guys? Do you want to know something really creepy and weird? I don't really share this with the world, but I don't get it. But, like, I actually want to share this because it feels weird if I don't share it, but I want to share it, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone's like me with this, but no, this sounds really fucking ridiculous. I'm not even kidding you. But, okay, so if I don't do a certain thing, something bad's gonna happen. So it's like, so a voice in my head said, "Don't open this, otherwise World War III is gonna happen." But so I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know what that means. Is it like, or if I don't get a score in the bin, World War III is gonna happen? No, this is weird. It's weird. Or something bad's gonna happen to my mum, or like if I don't do this correctly in this specific way, then.
I mean, in fairness, she didn't actually mention OCD. I understand that that's very much what she's hinting towards. I get that. But you can't really hate on her for this. She didn't say, unless the rest of the live, she then goes on to say OCD, but I don't hear her say that. So that's one thing. Second of all, she's actually done the smarter thing here. She's described symptoms that she has of something that she may believe that she has without saying the key word, because she knows that will get her a whole lot more hate. So I actually think that was quite smart. But I mean, yeah, at this point, she has everything. She is literally a walking NHS document.
People are jealous. They're jealous. They're insecure. They're jealous of the confidence I've got. They can't even do it.
Okay, well, first of all, about 5 seconds ago, she said she wanted to start an OnlyFans because she was not confident in herself. So a little bit contradictory language going on there. Second of all, I make videos on you, Alphaba, maybe more than I need to, some of you would say. But I would genuinely not describe myself as jealous. I would describe myself as intrigued. Genuinely just intrigued. I really enjoy these Alphaba videos for the most of it because I feel like I look at her and I think, what is going on inside that little brain of yours? That for me is why I watch your content and critique it.
They're jealous of the clout I've got. That's honesty. You know, they're jealous of my following, which is...
Do you think she actually thinks that she has clout? Like, do people just get big and think, oh yeah, this means I have clout? Because, like, Putin was really, really big and well known. Do you think he thinks he has clout? Well, had clout? You know what I mean? Like, you can't just get big and then think that you have clout. That's not how it works. That doesn't compute in my head. Too many large creators, if she can even be called that, I actually hate myself for saying that, but too many large influencers or content creators think that they are clout worthy. You're not. You're just a piece of shit stuck to the wheel on a bike of cringe.
Very honest. I have a lot of following. People would die for it. And
I would not die for your life, Alphaba. I would die to avoid having your life because you have so many haters. I have the occasional hater and it's fine because it's not often. It's not every day. And I'm also not a bit of a freak online. Well, I'm a bit of a freak online, but I'm not a massive freak online. I don't have 1,000 controversies that are documented and plastered all over the internet. So that's how you got your fame. I truly believe many people that get a big following and views, they end up genuinely delusional and full of narcissism. You don't even understand. Honestly, I've said this forever. Even the people that aren't Alphaba, even the people that are respected content creators, half of them are trash. But my point is, even the people that do actually have clout, people wouldn't want to die for their career because actually they're horrible people. You are just outwardly a horrible person. Even the people that people do think, oh, I would love to be them, they're so clout worthy, they're also not. No one is clout worthy. I hate it. I can't be doing with it. It's just a horrible thought process to have.
They would have this platform. They would. And I now know that. And it's like... The difference is that, like, these haters, these people, I really feel sorry for them.
Which is ironic because I really feel sorry for you. And if I had the choice, right, between my YouTube channel crashing, burning and exploding or going down the route of you, I would rather my channel crash, burn and explode than have a career path of yours. After watching you react to YouTubers at the beginning and you get all triggered and you think that people just hate on you, and yes, I think there is an element of people just doing it to hate on you, and yes, there's an element of making money from you. No, I don't think anyone's ever denied that. I am aware that my Alphaba videos make more money than my other videos. I'm aware of that, and I'm not going to deny that. But I also don't like you, and I also enjoy talking about you, and I also am aware that the reason your content brings in more money for a lot of YouTubers is because you are genuinely also very intriguing to many other people. But that is not necessarily a good thing, my darling.
I really do. I truly do. Because if you think about it, they're investing their time that they could be spending time with their family, their friends.
Joke's on you, Elphaba. I don't have any friends except Jake Baz. And maybe not after I took the out of Alphaba saying he had a big forehead.
People who are kid lovers, they project their actions onto another person that's innocent so then they can look good. People who are kid lovers, they project their actions onto another person that's innocent so then they can look good. A lot of you are doing it right.
Stop chewing in my ear. It sounds like a cement mixer and it hurts the head. Second of all, that is so... that is ridiculous. So many people hate lovers of children. It's world-renowned, and I don't think that makes everybody a nonce. I don't think that's how it works. I've called out plenty of people for doing different things. I call out you, Alphaba, for threatening to do bad stuff to yourself on live. Does that mean I've done that because I'm hating on you for doing that? No. What kind of ass logic is that? And also, I don't think a good defense to you being called a nonce is for you to go, takes one to know one. What? That's not a good start. You should probably not do that, I would say.
And also remember that I'm still sat in this place, not in the jail cell. Yeah. Also remember that.
Well, I mean, in fairness, there are plenty of creators out there that need to be sat in a jail cell, and they're not. James Charles. More come to mind, but I'm not going to talk about that because I don't want a lawsuit. But there are plenty of creators out there, even ones that people look up to, that should be in a jail cell. You can get away with a lot, apparently, being a big content creator. You can do anything you want. Don't think that just because you're not in a prison cell, it means that you're innocent. That's not how it works.
People like to lie about me online. I've got nothing to hide, babe. I don't need to admit anything because I've got nothing to hide. I am sat right here in front of 2,000...
What's funnier? What is funnier is that she said, I'm sat in my house right now, not in a prison cell. And she's got a green screen background. Imagine she's like live streaming right now from a prison cell with a green screen of a house in the background. I'm not in prison.
Happily saying that I am not any of the stuff you're saying in the chat right now. I think it's a lot to do because I'm in the LGBTQ plus community.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Look, I know it's not the same. I'm pansexual, okay? And never, ever in my entire life, right, have I been accused of doing something bad. And look, I'm not the Archangel of Gabriel, right? I know that a lot of people dislike commentary YouTubers because it's like, you've probably made mistakes. Of course I've made mistakes. I'm not innocent myself in life. I've done shit that I wish I hadn't done. I've said shit that I wish I hadn't said. But at the end of the day, it's about growing and learning from your mistakes, and you don't do that. You don't grow and you don't learn. But like I said, I am in the LGBTQ plus community, and I've never sat there and gone, look, yeah, no, I'm sorry I called you an ugly bitch, right? But it's because I'm gay. It's because I like tits. I can't help it. I think that's why you're calling me out, because I like nipples on women. You can't be doing that, love. You can't be. And I'm not saying that as a pansexual woman that I have the same struggles as a trans woman. I know that's not the case. But she didn't say, to be fair, as a trans woman, she said as part of the gay community. There is a difference.
Community. And these straight people are going for the worst. Plus, I'm also a social media influencer creator.
Influencer. Let's look up the word influencer, shall we? One who exerts influence. A person who inspires or guides the actions of others. I mean, yeah, maybe you guide me to the power button on all of my devices and you inspire me to take a completely different career path to that of yours. Creator. A person or thing that brings something into existence. Yes, my depression. You create my depression. So actually, I take it back.
And it's because I have a massive, massive following. We're talking half of the UK have seen my face, so they're going to be commenting on keeping up to date with my face and my situations. Because at the end of the day, I'm 20 years old, I'm a trans woman, I want to...
Someone just commented, don't you ever get bored? And I genuinely think that is exactly what I asked myself. Are you not bored of the hate? Like, genuinely, do you not get bored of constantly being shat on, or is it like this fuel to carry on? I just couldn't imagine. I genuinely couldn't imagine it. Fair play. You genuinely find ways to block out the hate. I honestly applaud you, because I don't think I could do it for this long. I really don't.
Honest, and I put agree in the chat if you agree. I was throwing that knife around to the possibility of where I was actually going to seriously hurt myself. It wasn't like I was doing this or this. I was doing like that all over the place, and it was not okay. I don't know why people think I was faking that, because I could have seriously hurt myself. The police came over, I was downstairs, my mum was on the phone, mum spoke to the police on the phone. When this is a situation.
Right, this is the part. I know Alphaba got upset at me last time I called out her mother, but this is the part where, as a mother, why don't you take some more drastic action? Your daughter has gotten to the point where the police are being called, and you are involved in this because she's throwing around a sharp object that could potentially cause damage to herself in front of an audience that contains children. And you're also, Alphaba, sat there on live going, put a green in the chat if you agree. You're like, put a green in the chat if you agree that, like, I could have done damage. What? Let's do a poll to see if I was really actually trying to harm myself. You're psychotic. you need help. This is insane. The question I asked earlier, don't you get bored? Don't you get scared of yourself? I can't even get the words to talk about this.
In hospital. I went to hospital. All they gave me was a diazepam. They gave me a diazepam 2 mg. That's all they could help me with. So it's not the NHS's fault. It's just the Tory fucking government. They couldn't offer me any more help because of the capacity of the hospital. I ended up waiting like almost 6 hours just for a diazepam and being told to go home. So, you know, I'm getting private therapy, and that's how we go for it now.
Right, well, I'm not a complete monster, no matter what you guys might think, and I think she needs therapy regardless whether that incident was orchestrated or not. And I've said before, please get private therapy. She has the money for it, and she's done it. And to that, I'm not gonna crap on you, Alphaba. Thank you for doing that, and honestly, well done. Therapy is a tough thing to commit to. I haven't even committed to it. I'm on and off with it, and I fucking need it. But yeah, no, all of you out there, I know a lot of you don't like her. I completely understand that. But you, like I said, it's a good start. I don't think, yes, being in therapy and being on TikTok at the same time is necessarily going to be successful. I think that's kind of counterintuitive. At least she's in therapy. Maybe therapy will show her TikTok is not helping you, and maybe she'll come off. If it's even true that she's in therapy, I guess that's what a lot of people will say, but I'm going to take her word for it. All right, thank you very much for watching. That's all that I have got to react to today. So yeah, that was really fun, and I really had a lot of enjoyment, in case you couldn't tell. I'll see you guys in the next video, which I'm just about to film, because I'm on the grind for all of you, because I'm just dedicated. So, see you later! I hate myself in many ways.